Hello, listeners. This is a crazy time for all of us as we do our part to stop the spread of the new coronavirus, COVID-19. We encourage all of our listeners to do the same. 1, practice social distancing. You don't have to make excuses to get out of social obligations anymore. It's your duty. 2, wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds and hum the chorus of Country Roads. 3, use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol content. 4, cough into the crook of your elbow. 5, contain your sneezes with a tissue. This all helps slow the spread of the virus to other people who may be more vulnerable. Don't make someone's grandmother sick because you just had to go out on Friday night. Stay safe and smart out there.
This episode of the Final Fourcast is brought to you in part by the Book Exchange, where Mountaineers go since 1934.
Recorded live in Morgantown and across the world with your hosts, Kevin Jones, Da'Sean Butler, John Flowers, and our lovely co-host, Ashley. This is the Final Fourcast.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Final Fourcast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones. Got my other co-host here with me, John Flowers. What's good, John?
What's good, bro?
Shit, chilling, bro, chilling. Got our producer, Dave.
I'm trying not to say anything this week so I won't get yelled at.
No, we need you to talk this time.
You just said something, so you fucked up already.
Yeah, but I can edit myself out, so when I do, you'll just sound like you're talking to yourself like a crazy person.
Good job.
Well, we need you now because we're a little short-handed this week, so we need you to talk a little bit. But don't add the dumb ad-libs that you do and all that dumb stuff that you do.
Yo, but man, we got a lot of stuff that's been going on lately, man. First of all, John, congrats on becoming a father.
Appreciate it, Brody.
Yeah, insert the clapping. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, how's it feel, man?
Feels good, man. It's crazy, man. It's like it's a different type of feeling, man. Different type of love that I never felt before. You know what I'm saying? So It's like I'm in charge of a whole life. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
It's terrifying.
Is it?
For you to be in charge of like a human life? Absolutely. Thank God Jess is there.
I'm in charge of her life too, so.
Who's been babying her more, you or Jess, so far?
I think it's about even.
About even?
Yeah, I think it's about even. I mean, it's her first.
Tell us.
It's her first like week on Earth, and like people are saying don't pick her up all the time. Like, what?
Is that a thing? Why are they saying that? Is that a thing?
Because she'll need to be like, she'll be spoiled, like she'll need to be coddled, like to go to sleep and all this other stuff. I'm like, what? Shut up.
Shut up. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like everybody handle their children the way, handle your children the way you want to. Don't be telling people how to take care of their old kid, for real.
Yeah. I mean,
does baby have a name yet?
I mean, I take advice from everybody, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. So that's Dave. Her name is Violet.
How'd y'all come up with that?
Just came with the first name. Her middle name is Renee, after my mom's middle name. You know what I'm saying? Her and my mom share the same middle name. And then Flowers, of course.
Violet Flowers.
Which means royalty.
Does it though? But does it though?
Yep. So it's cool, man. She's gonna have a lot to learn from her grandma on the other side. My mama, being an All-American, playing basketball. Hopefully she's a hooper. We'll see how that goes. She's got a lot to learn from her grandma on this side, on her mom's side too, Hard workers. Hopefully she'll grow up to be just like them.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Congrats again. That's a blessing, bro, for sure.
KJ, what you been up to? You making any quarantine babies?
Nope. I'm good, man. Nah, I just been chilling. Actually, quarantine is like my regular life, so it ain't no different. The only difference is I can't really go out to the gym. That's the only really thing that's hurting me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Have you touched the basketball? Like,
no, I haven't touched the basketball since I left Japan, bro. I feel like naked, bro.
And that was only what, a couple days ago?
That was like a week and a half ago that I actually worked out while I was there, because most of the time they didn't want us to be around each other because of like the spread of the virus and everything. So we all had to come in at different times. Yeah, so
I ain't touched a basketball in like a month, bro.
You guys need to get a hoop mounted to your garages.
I don't have a garage. I'm not rich like some people I know.
KJ, you should buy a hoop and just plant it somewhere in the neighborhood.
We should, right?
Different times. No, you should. You got all the money, bro.
No, I don't.
Got that Japanese money.
Yo, we really should put a court up somewhere around here and like just play ones and shit. Like have a tournament. That'd be fire.
That would
put it. Why don't you, as a gift to Baby Violet, put one on John's garage, and then you guys just put a schedule out there and take turns.
Dave, shut up. You know nothing about basketball.
Your knees will be all messed up from hooping on this concrete, though.
Oh, yeah. You be
I ain't play outside in a minute, bro.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but I was like, nah, it's not worth it.
Do you think it really messes up your knees, or is it?
Yeah, like bro. Like that. Yo, hell yeah. You jumping up and down on concrete, bro. Hell yeah. Tripping.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just a myth. It's all in your head. Because we grew up playing on outside and all that.
Yeah, and it wasn't good then.
But you're fine. Like, your knees are great.
Well, somewhat.
KJ, what have you been doing in quarantine? Like, seriously, you don't have
you know what I've been doing. You know what I've been doing? Nah, I really, besides like reading and stuff, I just got into reading like last year. So just a couple chapters a day and working out at the crib. That's it, bro.
True. So you really been like alone this whole time?
Yeah, I don't be playing video games. I know everybody be on like Call of Duty or NBA Live, something like that. I don't be on none of that.
Bro, I couldn't imagine like being single and being in quarantine, bro. Like just being alone, like
it's not crazy. That bad. I would actually rather be by myself than.
I mean, it's your first week though, right?
Yeah, it is my first. I am kind of new.
I thought it wasn't this bad either, bro, but it's getting crazy. After a while.
What have you just been doing?
Just chilling, you know, raising this baby.
I'm surprised you ain't make no TikTok or whatever those videos are. Shit.
I did make a TikTok, but Jess won't make the rest of them that I want to make, so we're just waiting on her to participate.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, having a baby could kind of slow that down a little bit. I could see.
Not really. All she does is sleep all day, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby does nothing but sleep all day and cry and shit. But other than that,
just like John.
It's hilarious, dude.
Oh, that was actually funny.
No, let me cue it up.
All right, see, and then you ruin it. When you ruin it with that, bro.
That actually was not funny. So, in other news, we got Big Oscar.
Yeah.
The Big O.
Declaring. Oh, all right. Don't give him that nickname.
Someone give him that nickname.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm trying to come up with another one, but I haven't thought of one yet.
Yeah, man. He I don't know if did he declare or just say that he was trying out, or like is he officially going? I don't know what the deal is.
Bruh, I guess it's like a new thing. Like I just asked on Facebook or something or Twitter. It's like something called the NBA committee. I don't even hold on. Let me get my facts straight.
Because he can come back though. I think it's a situation where he can come back if he don't hear what he want to hear.
He did not declare for the draft now. But it's something called like a review committee, like a evaluation committee or something like that in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And they basically just like evaluate your game, and I guess he like put his name in to be evaluated. So if he comes back with good feedback, maybe he'll leave. If he comes back with negative feedback, maybe he'll stay. But I'm not sure. This is new to me though.
Yeah, this is so he's in the program still. He's in our program still.
Yeah, bro. Like apparently how it happens now is like you can put your name in the draft, and if you don't get picked up, you can still come back, right?
I have no idea, bro. I'm so confused on the situation because I know it wasn't like that when we first came out. Like if you gone, you gone. You know, ain't no coming back.
That's how it should be, because that's not fair to the people that's trying to come in or even to the program, because they're still gonna have a scholar. If you decide to leave, they're gonna have a scholarship that won't be used. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact too.
WV coach Bob Huggins announced Sheboy's intentions Wednesday to request an evaluation from an NBA undergraduate advisory committee. Quote, Oscar plans to do this while leaving his option to return, Huggins said. The deadline is June 3rd to withdraw from consideration from the draft and return to school.
So let's get to the next question. You think this is a smart idea? I mean, it is a smart idea if he has nothing to lose by doing it.
Yeah, I mean, testing the waters, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have tested the waters if I would have known about testing the waters, just to get my name out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad idea, but do you think it's a good idea for him to leave this early?
No. I feel like he still has a lot to work on. And but that's easy for me to say, because it's like if the money is there and you're hearing good feedback, then you got to go when your time is hot and not necessarily when you're ready. But also, I think we talked about this before. It comes to the point of, do you want to have a long career, or do you just want to go for the money, the quick money right now? Because I feel like the longer career may be for him to stay another year. But I mean, it's hard to say.
Stay and do what though? Like
get better.
But my question to you is, would you rather get better learning from and playing against the best players in the world, or would you rather get better playing against WVU players?
For me, I would rather see, because this is how it is. And it also, I think, is not like all around the board. I think it's player by player. It's like, what kind of person are you? Because in the NBA, you have a lot of free time. So you have a lot of time to yourself to get into other stuff that may distract you from basketball. Where in college, I feel like you have more of a structure where you have to be at practice everywhere, but you have a certain amount of time you devote to basketball regardless.
So it's the same thing with the NBA though. Like you can go either, like you said, it depends on what type of person you are, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone like a Kobe Bryant will use that time to always get better and get better and get better.
And that's what I'm saying. It just depends on what kind of. It depends. So it could be good or bad.
What are you saying about Oscar?
I'm saying I don't know what kind of how much he'll use that time or what he'll use that time to do. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying it depends.
Ah, got you. But either way, he's gonna be playing against the best players in the league, right?
Yeah, but all right. So think about how many top 10 picks that aren't in the league anymore, or just lottery picks that aren't in the league anymore just fell off because once they got there, they didn't maintain that same structure for themselves and that same work ethic. And that's what I'm saying is that you learn how to prioritize your time in college, I feel like. To me, that's what.
You
so
learn
I don't
how
know.
to prioritize like what's important and what's not important.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Interesting.
That's what I think. I don't know.
I'm not knocking it. That's interesting. But for me, if he has the opportunity to go, I think he should go. I'm a Coach Cal type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you got the opportunity to make money and be successful, then I think he should go.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's either like anywhere in the first round, right?
Yeah, but that's to say, and it just also depends on what you're hearing. If you're hearing something good enough, like you're going to go first round, something like that, lottery pick, okay, that's maybe an option you should go with. But if you're hearing like second round to maybe not being drafted, maybe that should be a stronger argument for you to come back and then kind of boost that stock even more.
True.
So
yeah. I'm all for guys going to the NBA early. because just staying in college and just just chilling, basically playing another year while you could be making money. This is why we play basketball for the most part. To make a living, and because you love the game. But at the end of the day, it's to make a living and follow your dreams. I know his dream is to play in the NBA. So if your dream is right there, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I'm all for it too. And if he have a great opportunity to go, I would go too. It's just the fact of like looking out for like not just the now, it's just the future.
Yeah. And we seen guys do this before, like Devin Williams and Sags. So I think my advice to him would just be like reach out to those guys and see what happened with them and what they thought was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't really work out for those guys.
Yeah, true. I mean, but that's to say. I mean, Sags is still and like training with Toronto and stuff. So it's hard to say if it didn't work out yet. And then Dev is still young, so you never know if he could get back in the league somehow. So it's just yeah.
Yeah,
Every
it
case
didn't
is different.
initially work out for those guys.
True.
How they wanted it to, but Oscar, he has a lot of potential, man. Like a lot of room to get better and improve. I hope he does that here. Hopefully KJ will get him in the gym this summer and show him some stuff. Stop being selfish.
I'm around, man. Listen, I can't help if I'm here. I don't
around
have no
summer.
life.
Did you show him something last summer?
Yeah. Me and Oscar. I showed him a little something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You mind sharing what you showed him?
I don't. It's okay. I won't. I'll keep that. I'll keep that between me and him.
Well, I'll be sure to get him on the show to confirm that.
Yeah, sure. You do what you want, John. Do what the fuck you want. No,
That's
but
cool.
yeah, it's. I mean, just like with us and all the other younger players, if we around and they need advice, you don't really want to badger them, or if they didn't ask for your advice, to go up and just give them something that you would rather have them come to you if they need it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I feel like if him and Derek got like a mid-post game, it'd be amazing, bro.
Facts.
I don't think too many people can stop him in the mid-post and you know what I'm saying, like facing up, like how you be facing up and shooting that mid jump shot. If they get that down, man, it's over.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's not even that, bro. If they just got like one or two, like just main post moves, like a hook and then like a counter up and under, something like that, bro. And then along with the mid post game, they'd be unstoppable because they already both super athletic, board up, got the body for it. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think, and again, like going back to coming out earlier, I think you learn a lot of that stuff at the next level. Like, I don't think you learn a lot of that stuff in college, man.
Yeah. It depends on who your coaches are, and I think for me with Coach Martin, working out with him, I learned a lot of stuff from him as far as post moves. He would take he takes that stuff really seriously. So we had like 20 minutes where we would just go straight different moves.
Yeah, but it's weird though because he taught me some stuff too, bro. But I didn't get it until till I left the school. You know what I'm saying? Like until like the back out stuff in the mid post.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do it in college. It looked mad awkward and weird. Like if you look at film, like if you look at the championship game against Georgetown, at the Garden, the Big East championship game, you'll see like I got the ball in the post against Greg Monroe, and I backed out and hit a jump shot, but it looked awkward as hell. Like it looked weird. Like it didn't flow like how it flows now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, I think a lot of things just come with just being around other good players and learning from them and guys at the next level. So
I agree. I think also as you get older, you just learn more basketball. The older you get and you learn basketball from different people and you take different things from different situations. Like I would say that I wouldn't say I'm a way better player than I am in college, but I know I'm better than I was when I was in college.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I thought whatever Hug said was Bible, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you go out and you meet these different coaches and stuff, and like I had a hard time adjusting to that because I was arguing with coaches, and my first coach as a rookie, I was arguing with her, like, yeah, you don't know what you talk like
with her.
Yeah, it was a girl. Yeah, we had
Really?
Yeah, so maybe that's why I was arguing with her.
Oh snap!
But nah, I was like, well, we did it like this. I wasn't there. We did this and this and this. And if I had the opportunity to talk to her again, you know what I'm saying, I would apologize for that because as you go on, you know, like coaches have different schemes and different methods. It's not just one way of doing something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was just stupid of me to do, but I didn't really listen to her.
Yeah. Well, you're an idiot. So now
she was in Japan too.
Really? Nah, I didn't really hear about any Japanese female head coaches.
She was Japanese. Yeah, she looked good. I was shocked.
I'm sure.
How do you guys know, like, get to that point where you think, you know, I haven't finished the 4 years of eligibility here, but I want to try? Like, how do you guys know that you're at that level, or how does someone know that they think they have a shot?
That's a KJ question. KJ, you tested the waters, didn't you?
Yeah, I tested waters my junior year. Yep.
What did they say?
After my junior year, the feedback was they wanted me to see me one more year. Well, actually, I didn't test the waters, but I probably had more hype going from my sophomore to junior year than I did my junior to senior year. And I don't know. It's just like they felt like I wasn't ready enough. Like I needed to learn more. I needed to sharpen up more on my post game, my 3-point shooting. So yeah, that was what I heard.
Dave, do you want to know what the NBA feedback was for me? Yeah, my NBA feedback was nothing. I didn't hear a word. Not a, you need to work on this. You need to do that. Maybe if you, it was nothing.
You didn't do like, what's the name? You didn't do, nothing. What's that joint? Oh, damn, I can't remember that. Portsmouth, yeah. You didn't do Portsmouth?
Nope, didn't get an invite.
You should.
And I probably would have killed that Portsmouth too, because after the season, like, I was working hard. Like, that's when I really started to, like, I wasn't under that umbrella of you can't do this, don't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As far as like scoring wise, so I think they. A lot of people didn't know like my capabilities on offense.
If you love to show your WVU school spirit with the latest fashion and styles, and with a wide selection of WV merch, check out the Book Exchange at bookexchangewv.com. Save 25% off your order with promo code BX4 Final Four.
Let me ask you a question, honest question. If you would have went to another program, you think you would have been a different player? Do you think you would have been in the NBA?
In the NBA? I don't know. I can't say that, but I definitely
had a different career.
Yeah, I definitely will have a different career. I would be a different player as well. I wouldn't be as tough, you know what I mean, on offense and defense. I wouldn't take that much pride in my defense ability like as I did here, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And but on the offensive side, I think I would have been a lot better. Like if I would have played for Coach Beeline, I'd have been a lot better offensively. I would have been a better shooter because that's what they recruited me to do. You know what I mean? Like
you were recruited as a shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, huh? You learn something new every day.
They recruited Cam. Think about this. They recruited Cam Thurman to be a 2, man. A 2 or a 3.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So like, wow, Cam Thurman's career would have been totally different. Like he would have been a shooter. He would have been like a Pitt Snoggle type player.
Pitt Snoggle though.
Yeah, that's what they recruited him to be. Step out like a shooter.
Okay. We do realize that Pitt Snoggle's like 7 foot, right?
Yeah. So it's Cam Thurman.
All right.
Anyways,
but speaking of Coach Hugs, I seen where he said that he wanted the NCAA tournament to be like restarted at the beginning of the next season or before the next season starts.
That'd be dope. I ain't see where he said that. Yeah, they do that anyway. They like the preseason tournaments. Just have the NCAA tournament.
But think about it. You would have to have the same people that would ruin the draft for people. That would mess up a whole bunch of stuff, bro.
How, bro?
Because you would have to go and play with that exact same team, and the draft would be in June, like July, sometime now. They're trying to get it pushed back, and then how it's impossible. How can you can't get drafted?
Nothing's impossible. What if they just let their players just play in their tournament
and not get drafted?
Yeah, they can get drafted and play in the tournament.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, they could if they wanted it. So
you're gonna tell me that a NBA team is gonna invest money in you and then want you to play in the NC just so you could play an NCAA tournament?
That would be smart of them. They should.
Nah, that's stupid.
I mean, it could be a clause that says if you get hurt and
then that would be stupid for the players to sign it.
I mean, it's whatever. It's that experience, though.
That's
Would you give up your Final Four experience for anything?
For my NBA contract?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, in a heartbeat. For an NBA contract? Tripping, bro.
That's wild.
If I'm gonna get drafted and you telling me that, and let's just say something happened and we couldn't play the Final Four for some reason, but I got drafted and they said you cannot play in the Final Four or we taking away your contract. Of course I'm gonna keep my contract.
So before the Final Four, they was like, look, if the Lakers walked up to you, was like, look, we're gonna draft you. Just don't sit this game out. Sit this tournament out.
No. I wouldn't do if it's that scenario. I wouldn't do it because you can't promise me. I mean, you can promise me that, but it's like nah.
Well, so you wouldn't give up the Final Four experience for the NBA contract
under that circumstance? You just said yes. But seriously, you think that's a good idea?
I mean, it could work. I think it could work. I mean, they do preseason tournaments anyway, like, but
I get it.
It could work.
I get it though, and I feel just as sorry as the next person for the seniors who didn't get a chance to play. But it's like at the end of the day, man, things happen, and it's just certain things. I mean, you can. There's some ways that you could take this back, but it's just some things that you can't get back. And unfortunately, I think that these is like the tournament this year was one of those things.
So you think they should just scrub it? Like everybody takes the loss?
Yeah, honestly, bro. And it probably, I would feel different if it was me in that situation. So, but from my perspective now, it's just like, yeah, you probably should you gotta just take the L.
It's weird, bro, because some like states are making like the students in high school redo that year. So it's weird. Like it's like, what about the students that like got scholarships to play at this college? Like, are they not allowed to go? Like, it's just weird. Like, everything's weird right now, bro.
Yeah, this virus is, bro, it's cutting everything off. Man.
As I look outside and see no cars and no one, it's weird. But my wife was like, it feels like the apocalypse or something. It's not that bad. Like, not here.
No.
Like, things are open. She was like, it feels like the whole world shut down as we were leaving Target. This just made no sense to me.
Yeah, we're outside, as she was saying.
Yeah, like, it's just weird, bro. Like, what are you talking about right now?
It is weird.
It can get to that point, though. Like, if it does get to that, it can get to, like, I Am Legend status.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, it can, bro. We'll see.
Nobody turn into zombies and shit. It ain't like that.
Not zombies, but it can get to the point where no one like can come outside and everything's closed. Like McDonald's is closed. Like the grocery stores are closed. You know what I mean? Like everything is closed.
They can't close everything, bro.
Why not?
Because you need some shit to survive. Hence essential workers.
It gets to the point where everything is closed and you got to survive on your own, bro.
What you gonna do?
You got to plant vegetables. You got to hunt your own deer.
There's gonna be people here that survive though.
For sure.
Not me though.
Man,
I'm out.
My man Turk.
Once they close Chick-fil-A, I'm out. I'm done. I will not survive.
Yeah, that would be weird, bro.
It would be. Yo, the weirdest thing, bro, is when I was coming back from Japan and there was literally probably like 30 people on my flight, maybe less, on a 200-seat plane.
What? Did you sit in first class?
No, I still didn't sit in first class. I'm pissed.
They didn't give you first class?
No, the petty.
What airline was that?
Bro, I don't want to, I'm not going to do it because I might have to go back there. So
Call him out.
Nah.
Class next time.
But yo, I was asking them, I was like, since there's nobody on the flight, can I change my seat? It was like, yeah, hold on. And it was like, well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. And I was like, how long am I have to wait? It was like, we don't know. Like, what?
And they boarded like with zones and stuff too.
Yeah, they boarded with zones. They had the nerve.
Now boarding zone 1.
Anybody with children or anybody in handicap, like, I'm like, what? There's none of these people here.
And then you walk up and with the zone 2 ticket, they'd be like, we're just boarding zone 1 right now.
Yo, I swear, bro, it was the weirdest experience ever. And then it was even worse on the flight from Chicago to Pittsburgh. It was only like 3 of us.
Or
yeah, it was, man, it's like something out of a movie, bro.
Well, what's the good things we could take away from this virus stuff? I remember Dr. Clay was like, what did he say? Pollution went down.
Yeah.
What else? He was preaching for us.
Yeah, he was. We won't go back with that. But
Dave, what did Dr. Clay say was his positives from this?
He sees that there's a lot of people coming together for the common good and wants us to take away that when shit gets serious, we all rally together as opposed to just competing against each other every other time.
Rally together, really. That's an interesting take. Those people just stacking up on toilet. We can't find toilet paper anywhere. Or
well, that's panic buying, but like people dropping off groceries to neighbors that can't go out and like wearing masks and doing stuff like that and just being considerate. Like the initial panic is, I think it was just the supply chain got caught off guard. But like, I think for the most part, there's still shitheads, but I think that everyone's kind of aware of how serious this is now.
I mean, everyone's scared, man. You can't call them shitheads.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No, but like the people that buy like 20 packs of toilet paper at the start and then sell it on eBay for $400 like they were. Like those are the shitheads.
Yeah, that's petty.
True. And then
I think
but if you're interested, go to my eBay store and I've got a ton there for you.
Speaking of that.
But yeah, I mean, the pollution went down, I think, in like different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. People are, you forced to spend time with your family and talk to people you probably haven't talked to in a long time or spend more time with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since people aren't going to work. So the dad that might have to work 9 to 5 every day is at home with his family right now, spending time with his family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
John, that worked out for you though. I mean, you were excited to go to Buenos Aires, but you got actually to come back and be there for your daughter's birth, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I probably would have missed the birth if I was still there because she came early. She came 2 weeks early, so it's just a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean?
That's how much stress you put on Jess that the baby came 2 weeks early.
We're playing board games, playing Monopoly, and all types of other stuff I probably wouldn't do.
Yeah,
learning different things, learning how to DJ. If anyone wants to book me for the bar mitzvah, birthday party, or wedding, you can book DJ J-Flow at bookings.com.
Bro, what gave you this idea? Like, what did you just sit down somewhere and was like, what haven't I done yet? DJing. Let's try that.
Nah, I always wanted to, like I DJed, remember in college, like I DJed some parties? I don't know if you know.
Did you? I wasn't invited. No, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was
probably
with
the cool kids.
Nah, you and Chuck had your own little thing going on, fighting people downtown, fighting quarterbacks. But
yo, chill.
Nah, like Rain nightclub. Remember Rain?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I DJed a couple parties there. DJed Lizard a couple times. Not DJ. There was a DJ there. I was just on the mic, but I had a little DJ setup back in college.
For real, you could get paid, bro. If you like really take that stuff seriously, after you're done, like you could really get paid off that. Yeah,
I'm really practicing. I'm gonna have to go live here in a little bit and show people what I suck right now, but I'm practicing. You know what I'm saying?
So give some tips for our aspiring DJs out there. What do you need to practice on, like to be a DJ? I don't know.
I mean, it's harder than a lot of people think. Like my hardest setback was just getting the music. Like for whatever reason, I can't use my music library on iTunes. So, You really got to sit down and download all your music and stuff like that. And then you got to get the program. I got virtual DJ. And then your audio board, and then you're good to go. My thing was, if Shaq can do it, I could do it. You know what I mean?
What's that mean?
And Shaq is nice.
What does that mean if Shaq could do it?
We both play basketball.
That's literally the only thing y'all have in common.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So what? So I could do it then too, huh?
Yeah, anybody can do it for real. Bro.
I play basketball.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'm put my mind to being a DJ.
Yeah, go ahead. We could battle.
I would battle you if I became a DJ.
That sucks. You would
lose. But this I think also, as like you were saying too, bro, I think this whole quarantine thing is also teaching people how to be more like hygiene wise, more conscious of that. Like people are actually washing their hands after they do things, and watching how they sneeze. And where before I feel like it was just like the wild west. People were just doing whatever they wanted, but now they're more conscious of that. So I think that's good too.
I understand. My first 5 days in quarantine, I didn't take a shower.
Why?
I'm not doing anything. I'm not leaving the house. I'm just in here. Like, what do I need to shower?
You can't smell you can't smell yourself?
I smell pretty good, actually.
I doubt it.
Not going anywhere, not doing nothing. So the first 5 days is pretty rough. Don't have a haircut. Wolfing. So it's pretty.
I think we're kind of lucky here in West Virginia too. Like, it's easy to go outside and not be around a billion other people, so we can like still go for walks on the trails and stuff, and not have to like watch out for hordes of other people like they do in cities.
Yeah. Are you getting haircuts, KJ?
Right now? Or are you just talking about when my quarantine is done?
No, like now.
Oh, nah. I got a haircut before I came back from Japan, so I knew what was gonna happen. So I'm trying to get one.
When it gets bad, are you gonna get a haircut? Or you just gonna chill?
I mean, yeah, whenever it's possible to get a haircut, but ain't no barbers cutting hair around here right now. So
house calls, bro. Shout out to
no, he
Ernest.
don't. He don't. I don't think he do.
It's literally the worst thing they could do.
Yeah, I heard a barber died from that, making a house call somebody and got the virus and died.
For real.
Yeah, so
I feel like you just made that up.
I didn't. Check your research. You're trying to get people set up.
I'm not. Stay at home, everybody.
Yeah, for real. It's not. Yeah, to answer your question, nah, it's not that serious, bro. I'm gonna just woof it until whenever. I don't really care.
And you're on a personal drought right now. No females in the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yep. I am.
If I was, you are?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
What?
Fuck, just lying there. A lot of tests. That was a lie.
Nah, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just focusing on myself, using this time to be a better person, you know?
You got any suggestions of stuff people can read or watch or listen to while they're stuck in quarantine? We've had that question a few times on Twitter.
I mean,
go ahead.
Ozark.
Yeah.
Fire.
For sure.
Fire.
That's probably one of the best series out, for real.
Yeah, Ozark. And I keep on hearing about All American, which I'm going to try too.
Yeah, I'm going to look at that. It looks kind of corny though, but I'm going to try it. Ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, so.
My wife is the worst person to binge watch a show with, because she just falls asleep. She doesn't pay attention. Just all this other dumb stuff. But you learn a lot about who you're quarantining with in this time.
Oh man, I figured this doesn't have nothing to do with y'all, but I feel like there's gonna be like a lot of pregnant people coming out of divorce, and a lot of I said pregnant people coming out of divorce, pregnant people coming out of quarantine, a lot of people going through divorce coming out of quarantine, because you're spending so much time with one person. I think
that was a stat, bro. I think like that's a real thing. Like,
yeah, Like I can see, because this is the time that you use, like you'll be at work and whatever, y'all spend a certain amount of time, and then now y'all together all the time. It's like a lot of stuff start coming up that wasn't coming up before.
Yeah, it's just you just get annoyed, bro. Like,
hopefully it don't get to that point with nobody, but just saying.
I got a big enough spot where I can just go in the basement or just get away from her, because she gets crazy a lot.
I wonder why.
Myself away from her. What did she got mad about? How you got mad about? One day it was just like 5 things back to back, like dumb stuff.
Can you honestly say though, like that you be doing shit on purpose sometimes to get her mad, or
no? I just be myself.
It's never your fault. It's never your fault.
She gets mad at me for being myself. I can't help that. So I just go be myself somewhere else.
True.
Like
New York's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, John.
She got mad because we needed to put the baby seat in the car for whatever reason. Not going anywhere with the baby. What else? What else did you get mad about? That was before we had the baby, which was 2 weeks away. She needed to put the baby seat in the car. So her water broke, and then I put the car seat in the car in a matter of 5 minutes. It's just dumb stuff, bro. Like, she just feels like everything has to be done on her time. You know what I mean?
Is that why she rattles around the kitchen the second you pick up a microphone?
Exactly, bro. Like I just don't understand why she does some of this stuff. And then she got the dog in here going crazy. Like, she sees me in here. I know you see me because I see you seeing me. And she just, I don't know.
It's so good that you have a healthy, functioning relationship like this.
That's just love. Sounds like love to me.
New York City power divorce attorney William Zabel, a founding partner of Schultz, Roth & Zabel, told Page 6 of the New York Post, "We've had an increased amount of calls in the past week from people seeking representation for divorce proceedings of about 50%.
Sheesh.
I have been hearing the same from my colleagues at other firms."
So you think you really don't know who you get married to until you're like in quarantine with them? Like, you think they're one person and then you spend all your time around them and they're just like a totally different person?
I just think their tics and stuff are magnified like 100% because you're always there.
That's
true.
Could
you imagine like in a 1-bedroom apartment with one TV?
Ooh, yeah. That would
be everything. Like, could you for like literally quarantine?
Yeah, that'd be. Bro, that'd be like kind of like, nah, I ain't gonna say jail. I was gonna say jail. I ain't gonna say jail.
Ellen DeGeneres said being trapped in her $27 million mansion was like being in jail, and the amount of shit she got for that was just incredible.
Oh, man. Wow.
I mean, it is like jail in a sense, bro, because you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You're confined into a space. That's what she meant. She didn't mean it's like people took it too literal, I think.
But she has like a pool she can go on. She has people bring her groceries. But like the conditions are not the same.
Yeah.
I don't think she said the conditions.
Especially when people in jail are like dying because they can't go anywhere and COVID is coming to them.
I don't think she meant the conditions of jail. I just think she meant the confinement, that she's confined in one spot and can't do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. People take things too literal, like you, Dave. Sheesh.
She could have meant that, but no one knows what she meant.
No, she's just extremely privileged and does whatever she wants whenever she does, and now she can't, and that's why she's acting out.
You got a problem with Ellen, bro?
Apparently, she's an insanely shitty person.
Is she
like,
really?
Yells at her staff for looking at her, like won't let her assistants talk to her.
She does look kind of intense, though.
So
I don't know.
I mean,
I think people of great privilege lose the reality around them and then are surprised when things get taken out of context when they should be more aware.
I can't say that. I
feel like Dave would act like that. Like if you had $100 million.
Oh, absolutely.
If Dave had money, he would act like that.
I'd sell you all out in a second if I had $100 million.
You like, sell us all out right now.
Well, yeah, but no other podcasts want to hire me yet, so
for free.
Clearly.
As soon as Tony Caridi's podcast makes that offer, Dave's gone. So we gotta learn how to do this stuff on our own, KJ.
You're probably already taking a deal under the table.
He is. Oh, he does a lot of other podcasts, bro. Didn't know.
I'm sure of it.
He's doing his thing, bro. But
Yeah, Dave ain't never really been shit.
It's only a matter
from what I can observe.
It's only a matter of time before we can't look at him in the eye.
Just don't.
Eat shit, Pitt. It's time to hear what you had to say as we play your audio messages and read out your text. Don't forget to call and text at 304-807-9098 with your questions or comments. We want to hear from you.
I think we need to find our last clue to figure this out. The mail's here. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is Jared from Twitter. Just wanted to congratulate John on being a dad and let you guys know I'm still waiting on that call with Issa. Putting out a good podcast. We'll talk to you later.
Wait, hold on. He wants smoke.
Yes.
Yo, he wants smoke.
He wants all the smoke.
That's crazy.
Oh, he said something on that was. He said ridiculous to me on Twitter the other day about Issa. Why this guy is always talking about Issa on Twitter is beyond me, bro. But he said that Issa was the biggest bust in WWE history in any sport.
Oh, jeez.
In any sport.
Jeez Louise.
This is all a ploy for him to have a conversation with him.
Yeah. I don't know why I keep entertaining him, but to have a conversation with Issa.
Yeah.
That'd be there's no reason for Issa to talk to him, bro. Like he just hates Issa. Like when your argument gets that bad, like all right, like there's no point of having a conversation with you because you make zero sense right now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand what was with all the. I mean, when he was here, he's played well for the time he was here, and like if he decided to whatever he decided to say or do, like that has nothing to do with his time here and what he contributed during his time here. Like
he had smoke with him when he was playing. Like his senior year was
okay.
His senior year wasn't too good. It wasn't as good as his junior year, but he by all means was not a bust.
Nowhere near, and especially to say out of all sports, come on, you ain't just keep it basketball. You kept it all sports,
and and even basketball. Like, come on now.
Yeah, even basketball too. But I
love Eric Murray. Like that's my bro. But we all know he was supposed to be a lottery pick, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
sad story, but Noah Kasha was supposed to be really good for us.
Noah, yeah.
This is two names that I think of on the top of my back off the sport that I played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dude's ridiculous. Next voicemail.
Hey, this is Jonathan in Clay County here in West Bygod, Virginia. Just wondering if y'all went to any other WVU sporting events. What was your favorite other game you went to, like a football game or soccer or whatever it was? All right.
That's a great question.
Love y'all. Bye.
That is a great question.
Now, a caveat to that, Jonathan sent that late last night and on Twitter confessed that he was drunk. So that explains that.
Good for you. It's a good question, huh?
That is a good question. John, you want to go first?
Well, I love going to the volleyball games because of the uniforms. They had really good uniforms.
Okay.
Soccer games as well. I like some soccer games, and of course your football games. But I went to football games more for tailgating than anything.
Yeah, I went to. I also enjoy volleyball games for the attire as well. I've been to some soccer games, both men and women's. Of course, the football tailgates, but like I said, I always left the tailgates before the game started and watched the game at home. So,
watch my daughter grow up and want to play volleyball. This is going to be the karma I get.
Probably.
I don't think I would be too happy with that.
She gonna be tall.
Well, I'll take it back though. Like, I don't take nothing back, but volleyball does get intense. Like those games were some of them were kind of pretty good. Like with the rallies and all that stuff, but for the most part, I was inspired to go to volleyball games because of the uniforms.
Okay.
In college.
Makes sense.
Would you let your daughter play volleyball, KJ?
I'll let my daughter play whatever sport she wanted to play.
You would approve?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, like, what can I do? Like, I don't want you to, if she has a dream of doing something, I'm not gonna be the dude to be like, all right, there's gonna be boys, because there's gonna be dudes looking at her regardless of whatever she does. So it's like, you can't change that.
I just don't understand why they have to wear those shorts, bro. Like, why?
It makes you more.
Does anyone have a good explanation?
I don't know. It makes you, because you got to move around a lot.
But male volleyball players don't wear shorts, spandex like that.
What do they wear? I don't know.
Shorts, regular shorts, bro. Like, I mean, they're not regular. They like the 1970s NBA shorts, but they still shorts, bro. Like,
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I mean, hey, if the women ain't complaining about it, why we complain about it?
Because they have to wear it. You can't complain. Like, you have to do this.
No, you don't have to. You can complain and get it changed.
You can quit.
You can try and get it changed.
Come on, bro.
What?
You don't think any woman has complained about wearing those shorts?
I'm sure that some has, but not enough.
And it hasn't changed either.
But not enough, though. You know, not one person is going to change everything. You got to have enough people.
So what if my daughter doesn't want to wear those shorts, which she will not want to do, and she complains?
Well,
she has to get the whole team behind her?
Yeah.
Because some girls actually do enjoy wearing those shorts, though.
They do. I'm going to refrain from saying what I was going to say, but... They do. They like that attention. A lot of them. Nah, I'm good.
You're not gonna finish your statement.
Nah,
bro?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah,
it's fine.
My wife used to play volleyball, so I can speak on these things. She liked wearing those.
Jess used to play volleyball.
What? Come here. Why did you like wearing those shorts? Why did you like wearing those shorts?
Because they were comfortable.
So you couldn't play any other shorts?
I mean, not that I would want to. I mean, they were comfortable. They didn't ride up. Like, they were just...
That's a lie. They didn't ride up, so there were no camel toes.
No.
You're lying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of movement. It's a lot of movement, bro. You gotta move around. You gotta be comfortable.
I apologize for my wife lying on this podcast. I see camel toes at every volleyball game. So my junk doesn't swing around. You don't have a junk, so there's nothing to compress. I don't understand. No, it's not. She said compression shorts are the same as those tights.
Nah.
But there's nothing to compress.
I'm sure there's a reason why. I don't think they just made it for no reason that short.
You want to know my reason why I think they wear those shorts?
What?
To make it more appealing for people to come to the games, bro. That's my honest opinion, bro. Think about if female basketball players wore spandex like that, would you go to a lot more games?
Yeah. I can't lie. I would.
It's like lingerie football, bro. Like,
yeah.
No one wants to see females play football in regular pads and stuff. Throw them in some lingerie. Everyone's there.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, though, I just feel like if they're, like I said, if they're not complaining, why should we complain? They comfortable in them. So I'm comfortable watching them in them. So
that is true. But my mindset has changed since.
Oh yeah, you got a daughter now, so yeah. That's why you on this kick. I see what's going on.
But I did used to enjoy it back in school. I don't know if I would enjoy it too much now.
You gonna be that dad telling girls to like stop wearing tight stuff and shit? Like they.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this? You know better than that. You know your parents ain't raised you like that.
Put some clothes on.
Thank God for her, they'll have this whole show as a record. They'll know you're full of shit.
Facts.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
So that's it for voicemails today?
Yep.
All right, that was cool. Guys can call in at, what's the number, Dave?
304-807-9098.
Yeah, call in, pick our brains about anything. You know, Jared, don't call anymore.
No, please do. I like to see that.
Nah, he can call. That's my guy. But he has stupid opinions. But we like stupid opinions. So please call in, leave a voicemail. And I think Dave, our producer Dave, is working on live calls, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to some people live on here. It'll probably take Dave another year, but
by the time we wrap the show up for good, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
For good. Jeez.
Yeah, for good. Before he moves on to Tony Cruz show.
Got you. Greener pastures. I see.
Write us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Final Fourcast. Let us know what you think about the games. Let us know what you think about volleyball shorts. Do you approve? Would you let your daughter wear them?
Is that our J-Flow wants to know for the week?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
John Flowers is a man known for asking the tough questions that other podcasts are simply too afraid or smart to tackle. It's time for J-Flow Wants to Know.
And I really want to know that. Like, how do dads... I want to know dads' real, like, deep, honest opinions about these shorts that their daughters have to wear during these volleyball games. Because you have guys like KJ that's going to games just to watch volleyball players in these uniforms.
Wait, you were at the games too, though. You were at the games. I'm sure we were at the same games. Sure.
Do you have proof?
I'm sure of that. I do. You just said
I
it.
had a girlfriend. I had a girlfriend on the volleyball team. I was supporting her.
Oh, were you?
Yep.
Sounds like a likely story.
But I really want to know, like, if there's any of our listeners whose daughters are playing volleyball, or if you have a daughter and she might want to play volleyball later, would you feel comfortable with her playing volleyball? And how would you feel? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem with the sport at all. It's just those dang uniforms. So let us know what you think. KJ will let his daughter play.
I'll do what?
I said you will let your daughter play, right?
Yeah, of course. If that's what she wanted to do.
I guess I really don't have a choice. Like, I'm not going to tell her she can't play because of that, but I'm going to have a fit. Just, would you let our daughter play volleyball? Wow.
She's going to live through your child.
She says she played volleyball, so why would I let my daughter play? Because you sucked.
You're listening to the Final Fourcast podcast. Easier to understand than Kevin Jones singing a Russian language love song, but way less sensual too.
For all of you guys who don't know, we have another segment outside of Final Fourcast called Play by Players, where me, John, and Da'Sean, we go over certain games, certain WVU games, and we just give our commentary and our feedback on looking back on the games, and it's pretty fun. We done one with us versus Davidson.
You guys should check that one out for sure.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny.
Displays a lot of myths that we had that Steph Curry only scored on me during this game. So you guys should really check that one out.
And also things that were right, like Steph Curry breaking the game open on John's head with a jumper. So yes, please check that out, please.
Don't think that's what happened.
Yeah, okay. I do.
Yeah, check that out. What other game did we do?
We did versus UCLA before we were both there. Da'Sean's freshman year.
Da'Sean's freshman. Da'Sean had a really good game.
Yeah, he had a really good game.
Against UCLA. That was a big game.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they were number 1 in the country.
I think it was like top 5, somewhere in the top 5. Yeah, for sure. And then we had a game, Jawan. We had Jawan's buzzer beater versus Kansas.
Jawan. That was a really big game. He was on the show. He joined us and helped break down film for that.
Yeah, so that was a big game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
it's
then
cool
also
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying we also had Joe Mazzulla on too against us versus Purdue. You and Joe's senior year.
Joe couldn't make a free throw. Yeah, that was a good game. It's cool to have like different players on and like breaking down the film and breaking down the game. You know what I mean? Like what they were thinking and the times that they were playing and stuff like that. But this is a new segment for us, so we're just getting started. We're getting better at it. Probably kind of suck right now. We could use your feedback, negative and positive feedback as well, if you have any of it. So let us know.
You guys can find these games on our YouTube page. Just search YouTube for the Final Fourcast. We don't have enough subscribers yet for a username. So give us a like and subscribe. We're going to keep adding more content exclusive there. And you can also find it on our Facebook page. Search for the Final Fourcast there too.
Yeah.
So we need subscribers to get a actual name.
Yeah.
How many we need?
You need 100 and we're at 49.
Okay.
All right. So it shouldn't be that hard to get to 100. Just need you guys, our Final Fourcast listeners, to go and subscribe to that page. Help us out. And there's some good content on there. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff around campus when quarantine ends.
I think John should be live broadcasting your DJ sets as you learn on our social platforms, and then do a real performance one night.
That'd be
Final
dope.
Forecast?
Yeah, why not?
That'd be dope.
I think I'll just do it from my page, J Flow Entertainment.
Always thinking of the personal brand and not your business.
Yep. Nah, I'll go on the Final Four. I don't want to embarrass myself globally.
But we are trying to make the video a bit better. John likes to do the video. We're relying on YouTube feeds, and John is like going back and forth in footage to break it down a bit. So it's a bit hard to make the video the best quality, but the commentary is really good.
Excuses with Dave.
Thank you.
We need Da'Sean for that. But yeah, I think that's a lot of fun. I think it'll be a lot better when we're able to do them like live at like Kegler's or some of these restaurants, whoever will have us.
And please stay home so we can all get out of this and do our summer tour and the TBT game.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, everybody stay home, stay safe, do what you gotta do to do your part in this whole battle with this virus, and we're gonna make it out of this.
No divorces.
No bored pregnancies either. Just because you bored.
Unless you want to.
Unless you're Kevin Jones.
Oh, zinger. All right, guys. That's been another episode of the Final Fourcast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones. Got my other co-host, John Flowers.
You.
And our producer, Dave.
Hello. Thank you, everybody.
And we will see you later.